Hey everybody, it's Steve here. Welcome back to Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. We are, once again gonna visit the boat guy here. We gotta go back across the river, unequip the heart, and go back again. See, I kinda did this a little bit out of order. In hindsight, you know. I know a while back I said I should do practice runs of the games before I actually play them. For the videos here, and I still haven't really done that. So there could have been a much better path I could have taken. Still, with those horrible jumps on those blocks a couple videos back, I still would have failed there, and I still have no chance of getting the quote best ending to this game. But yeah, I don't care about that. That's okay. I'm probably gonna get the absolute worst one, really. Anyway, here we're gonna simply go all the way to the right, or to the left, I'm sorry. Man, it's late, forgive me, I can't even tell left from right. You know, this is familiar territory, we've already been here before. So I could have done that last castle first and then come back through for all this, but it would have saved me probably a big headache, but... anyway, what else is going on? I guess Christmas is over, New Year's is coming up. I guess that's the next thing to talk about. I don't know, I kind of feel like... I usually get kind of depressed around the holidays, and I haven't felt it too much this year. But I think I'm finally... I think it's finally setting in now. There's times where I actually find New Year's a little bit more depressing than Christmas. I don't know. I think it's both. I think it's the week between the two holidays that gets me. That's when my misery like really kicks into high gear. So I don't know. Yeah, just what I need for it to be nighttime. Although my whip is pretty powerful now. The enemies really aren't that much of a threat anymore at this point. I should breeze through the rest of this fairly quickly. When I first started this game, I kind of thought in my head that it would probably take about 8 videos, but it's probably going to be 9. But the game seems to pick up pace as you get toward the 4th, 5th castle kind of area. Once you've collected pretty much all the items, and we do have one more upgrade for our whip that we're going to be getting. It's going to be the flame whip. It's free though, so you don't need hearts for it. With the exception of that last oak stake, I don't think I really need hearts from pretty much anything anymore. This isn't... okay, yeah. Another one of those damn jumping block puzzles. Really. Now here is something... it's really silly, and it's one of the numerous reasons why this game gets flack. Because who would think to equip the red crystal, kneel down, wait, and then this weird tornado comes and whisks you off to the next mansion or castle or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's silly. It makes no sense at all. But I've said before, this is a game that you couldn't possibly think of these things without somebody telling you that that's what you have to do. I admit I did not figure out things like that on my own. Obviously, over the years. Along the way, I heard of what you're supposed to do. It's one of the reasons why the game gets flack, and because you would never figure that out on your own, basically. Oh, yeah, okay. I got kind of used to really not having many fake floors in the castles. What am I doing? They say. They say that what's the definition of a gosh, what is it? Somebody who makes the same mistake over again. What's the phrase I'm looking for? When you do the same thing twice and expect a different result. That's what that was. It's classic. Anyway, we take the high road here just to avoid those spikes down below. Probably try and keep this video short. You know, I went kind of long on the last one. I'll probably make up for it by keeping this one a little bit shorter. Probably just do this castle and be done with it, probably. Well, come on now. There's a lot of fake walls in this one. It's easy to get lost. Not so much lost, but not to really not know where to go next. Could have sworn it was that way. I don't know, maybe not. It's this one. No. Well, otherwise you're kind of trapped in here, so there we go. This isn't the room already, is it? No, see, yeah, I'm not overly familiar with this castle here. It's not ringing a bell. Up or down? Well, don't just... I'm standing there thinking about whether to go up or down, basically. And I'm just going to take a hit. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing it again, folks. I'm making a video really late at night. I'm not with it. Okay, yeah, here, the guy by the oak stake crumb is through this wall. Again, come on, could we put him in a more, you know, hidden location? Well, they probably could. I probably shouldn't say that too loud. Anyway, we got our oak stake. We can fall through the floor a couple times here, I think. Oh, maybe just once. And just over to the right should be our next item, which is going to be Dracula's nail, of all things. It's a very strange body part to acquire. You know, his nail. But whatever. You know, there you have it. We now process his nail. So we've gotten his nail, his eye, his heart, his bone. Now it's just a matter of getting out of here. So anyway, so yeah, New Year's. I would like to try and finish this game before the New Year. That way I can, you know, make a vlog and talk about all kinds of things. It'll probably be at this point, it seems like there's so much going on that it'd probably end up being like, you know, a 3-parter or something, or not. Now that we can make videos longer than 15 minutes, but like I said, I wouldn't do that. I probably, if I made a vlog longer than that, I would probably still split it up. I wouldn't think that any of these floors would be fake because of the spikes on the bottom of them, but I'm not taking any chances. Yeah, it should be simple as that. And get the heck out of here. And then we're gonna move on to, yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna move on to get the final upgrade for the whip, the flame whip, which can be gotten if you just keep going left here. You're gonna have to use the red crystal again to kneel by, you know, like a lake right here. Let me make sure I got it equipped. Again, it's just, who would think to do that? I don't know. This, I don't think I can make this jump. Ah, I called that one a mile away. Oh man, why? Why don't I trust that little voice? That little voice in my head telling me not to do something. Pretty much, with the exception of the jumping across the blocks on that one part, pretty much every mistake that I've made in this playthrough, this game, has just been my own stupidity, basically, or me not listening to that little voice in my head telling me. I've actually said it on the recordings here. I'm like, I don't think I should do this, and I go ahead and do it anyway. Oh, these things take 4 hits even with the Morning Star. I'm just gonna make a run for it. Somewhere around in here is the guy that will upgrade your whip to the flame whip. Actually, I think he's down below here. Yep, right there. I'll go back around. Sorry if I'm hitting you with the holy water there, pal. Shouldn't, you know, bite the hand that feeds. Burn away evil. Alright, so we've got the flame whip. Check it out. Anyway. So yeah, I'm probably gonna call this a video. No, you can't get through this wall? Alright. Get back out of here. But yeah, that's it. We are, over the course of 1, possibly 2 more videos, we're going to wrap this game up, and I will see you next time for more of Castlevania 2. Oh, of course, once we switch back to morning. There we go. Anyway, everybody take it easy, have a good day, peace, and I'll see you next time, okay? Have a good one.